thousands have taken part in a nationwide climate protest.
We are in the beginning of a mass extinction.
We don't support the idea of kids not going to school.
Of economic growth. How dare you?
The world is warming, and we all cannot deny that. And people haven't been silent on this issue.
From then till today, governments and private companies have been making strides to green energy, but people and those politicians from the left, such as the Greens, think that those governments aren't doing enough in this climate emergency.
You speak of my questions to the Prime Minister. Prime Minister, if exporting pollution was an Olympic sport, you'd be on the podium with a medal around your neck. We're not some 1.3% minnow, we're the world's third largest exporter of climate pollution.
A few months ago, the internet went on its knees when climate activist Greta Thunberg gave a speech to the United Nations.
This is all wrong. I shouldn't be up here. I should be back in school on the other side of the ocean. Yet you all come to us young people for hope. How dare you?
Pages on the internet blew up, and protests around the world began.
Climate activists are protesting in the CBD despite pleas to postpone the rally.
Some of the protesters who've gathered here about exactly why.
The left-wing parties have blamed the parties in the right wing on the lack of effort, but denies that students should leave school to protest.
Many thousands of students across the country will go on strike from school, calling for emergency action on climate change.
Mr. Speaker, climate change is a very real and serious issue which demands the attention of governments at all levels, and it has the attention of this government. But I'll tell you what we're also committed to. Kids should go to school. That's what we're committed to. We don't support the idea of kids not going to school to participate in things that can be dealt with outside of school. We do not.
After realising that Scott Morrison, #SackScomo and Australia Burning was trending on Twitter, I thought it was my turn to shine and show the lefties who was really boss. After them reigniting, let's just say a fire spark onto the lefties, they wouldn't shut up. Likes were coming in from the righties, however the lefties were just commenting, saying that I'm an idiot, buffoon, and that I should probably also be jailed, apparently. So then, unfortunately, Twitter came to shine. I got banned for 24 hours for saying some rude words and not being free enough for the lefties.
When Acting Prime Minister Michael McCormack said there needed to be a shift in government policy on climate change, since he returned from Hawaii, Scott Morrison said that there's no need to change any measures on climate change at all.
Not just in Australia, left-wing politics has been condemning the right wing on climate change, which has ignited the internet on politics and climate change. The climate emergency is unprecedented and needs the cooperation of everyone, left and right. But this does not need the idea of protesting to halt city traffic and shame those politicians of the right. ScoMo.
My turn. In the wise words of great Aussie legend Isaac Butterfield, instead of students leaving to protest against climate change, stay in school and develop the technologies and learn on how to reduce our carbon footprint and reduce the impacts of climate change. Climate change is a world issue, and we need to do something about it.